A prominent crypto CEO confirms the usage of XRP and ODL to move tens of millions of dollars worth of payments. We've also got Tether in a bit of trouble, about $2 billion worth of trouble. Money laundering, that's not good. And Bitcoin and the crypto market pump on softer than expected CPI data. But will we get a cut this year? Pre-election pump, everyone? Viewers' comments come first. If you put a juicy one in, I might share it with you. Pesky Logic Chalinsky says, we are pausing rates until we get another president. Patrick Dalton says we're going back into the red this weekend. Well, let's see who's correct. Got the 1 month heat map, everyone. Don't freak out. This is what the crypto market has looked like over the last month. Bitcoin sitting at 66,221. Sol's the big winner over the last month, along with Meme and PayPay. Render looks hot as well, along with Rune. XRP we're going to talk about up 3% in the last month, but look at Sol 16. Look at BTC's 5.5%, all because of ETF inflows and soft CPI data. Now, when we move to the 1 day, which reflects what we saw with CPI data, market looks a bit more green. Now, Brad was out there saying that Tether's in a little bit of trouble with their stablecoin action, and, well, China comes out to confirm it. The thing is, do you believe stuff from China? Let's learn. Usdt at the center of a $2 billion illegal foreign exchange scheme crackdown in China. The Chengdu Municipal Public Security Bureau has discovered a huge illegal financial case involving astonishing 13.8 billion won, or almost $1.9 billion US, according to local media sources. 193 people were taken into custody throughout 26 provinces. Additionally, 149 million won in money linked to illicit operations have also been blocked. When the inquiry started in November of 2022, it was discovered that a criminal gang, yada, yada, yada. Essentially what happened was a few days ago, Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple, was like, yo, Tether stablecoin USDT, there's maybe some possible enforcement action coming regarding Tether. All of a sudden, Tether's CEO, Paulo, snapped back and was like, yo, girlfriend, you're the one under scrutiny. Well, now China's like, look, girlfriend, Tether was used to launder nearly $1.9 billion. So will we see any enforcement action, and do we believe what the Chinese officials are saying? Crypto market adds $150 billion as the BTC skyrocketed to a 3-week high. That's pretty nice. Why? Because it's softer than expected CPI data. The data was still really bad because energy and housing sucked. Until those two get fixed, you're going to have pauses for a long time. SOLANA and NEAR were the top gainers. I showed everyone over here, right, what looked the most juicy in the 1 month and 1 day time period. All right, that's the effect of the BTC ETFs and CPI data. But let's talk about the effect of ODL and XRP. Major financial institutions are using XRP. Uphold CEO confirms. Tony Edward and Simon McLaughlin were on a little podcast. Simon's the CEO, and Simon's like, yo, a lot of people are using XRP for ODL. Listen to this. McLaughlin's position at Uphold grants a unique perspective into the working Ripple ODL network. He revealed that Uphold has witnessed tens of millions of dollars being transferred by prominent financial institutions using XRP for cross-border payments. Tens of millions sounds a little bit different than trillions, but let's keep reading. While bound by NDAs, McLaughlin did confirm that the ODL network boasts a clientele that includes well-known names in the financial sector. For instance, Malaysia's Tranglo leverages XRP to facilitate real-time transactions with countries like Singapore, Philippines. I think it's great. Honestly, using XRP for ODL is freaking awesome. The only issue is it doesn't affect the price, because what we've seen is as ODL has heavily increased usage over these last couple years, the price of XRP has just not moved. In fact, David Joelcat Schwartz says, you know what? ODL really doesn't affect the price of XRP. So now, while this is good news for Ripple and for Ripple private shareholders, because, you know, you can make a little bit of money when you got to sell that stuff OTC to make it happen, I don't think this is such good news for XRP holders. What I find very interesting is that XRP is still trying to fight just above that 50-cent mark. And worse than that is BTC moves, Sol moves, NEAR, SHIB, Samim, PayPay. They move on this action when it comes from the CPI data, but XRP didn't move. So is this really good news? Like, if news doesn't affect the price, is it good news or is it just fluff? I mean, honestly, I think this is good for XRP for notoriety. I like the idea of moving money cheaper, but this honestly isn't having any effect on price. Do you see anything on this chart that says, yo, girlfriend, more and more people are using ODL, XRP, ODL? And I think that's the question that most of you are asking. Bro, when you bring good news, how come the price doesn't reflect it? Well, let me ask you a question. If the price doesn't reflect it, is it really good news? What about all the partnerships with Toncoin and Pantera? Now, granted, they're playing ton for pumps and dumps, and being dead honest with you. Take a look at the Toncoin chart, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But there was news with Pantera's venture capital getting a little $250 million investment in there, and that spiked the price. But when we're hearing about ODL and usage and cross-border payments, you're noticing that that really isn't doing anything price-wise, is it? So yes, it's good news for Ripple. It's good news for XRP as a notoriety thing. But is it adding money to those stacks of racks that you plan on cashing out when you sell the XRP? Obviously, it's not helping the price, but I gotta report stories like that, or else people are gonna cry in the comments, the maxis. Now, in regards to Tether, let's be honest here. People use cash for naughty things. I bet you people use the Chinese yuan for crimes all the time. I bet you even in South Korea there's things done with their money there that's illegal and illicit and all that kind of stuff. So is Tether any different? And will there be any enforcement actions on Tether? Or was that Brad just throwing shame at Tether, knowing that they're going to launch their own stablecoin soon? CPI data was a little softer, but to be honest with you, 3.4 is not going to do what we need to do, so rates are going to stay higher for longer. The only chance it appears that we're going to have of a rate cut is a pre-election rate cut for the September contract. Interesting, isn't it? Now, today is, I don't fucking know what day today is, so let's look at Garmin. Today is May 16th, Thursday. I've got some more family shit to do today. That's why my schedule is a little bit off. Let me know what you're doing today, Thursday, May 16th, and I'll catch you cool cats later.